Hello there, welcome to Theiabodium, and welcome back to Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. I just recorded an entire episode, then only to figure out that I never pressed record. So I'm going to redo this recording. The entire point of this episode was to just have a conversation about Cold War. So I'm still going to do that. I'm going to try and redo the points that I had and probably talk about it better if possible. So yeah, this episode's going to be a little bit different than the past few episodes have been. Being a huge fan of Black Ops and zombies, of course, like everyone else in the community, I was pretty let down with Black Ops 4. Not to discredit Treyarch, I'm fairly certain they did the best with what they could at the time. They're not the ones to blame for the situation personally, I don't think, but I don't know the full extent of the situation. But the point is, to anyone who has played zombies for a long time especially, Black Ops 4 was quite the disappointment. In the words of Tim Hansen, I believe he said that they have to really step up their game. They can't just repeat Black Ops 3 and go back to something that they know works, and they also can't stick with Black Ops 4, whatever it was. They can't just stick with that, because that will also fail. So for Black Ops 5, well, that's what it was at the time, but for Black Ops Cold War, they really needed to step up their game and take some risks with the gameplay so that the game can succeed. And that's what I'm starting this whole conversation with, is just the fact that I'm excited, because it really seems like that they're going to do that. And just judging by the trailers, it really looks like they're going to make a great game out of it, or at least going to try. They're going to take some risks. Whether or not they'll pay off, I guess we'll find out, but it looks like they're taking some risks, which I'm very excited for. I find myself camping once again. Another thing, as far as the gameplay, I believe there was beta gameplay for Zombies, correct? I know there was Cold War beta that released, but I don't know if Zombies gameplay was in there, but I don't really care. I refused to look at the beta because I don't have a PlayStation. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation just for Cold War, because that's a lot of money, and I would rather experience the gameplay for myself instead of watching other people play it on YouTube. So I'm waiting until the game fully releases to play it. Whenever I make a video about it, and I will make a video about it when I first play Cold War, you guys will genuinely get my genuine first reaction to the game, because I will not have seen anything about it or played anything about the main map. I have seen the trailer, the 8-minute breakdown that Treyarch did of the trailer, and I have seen the intro cutscene, and that is it. I have seen the official trailer stuff like that. So I think I have basically caught up on what I was originally trying to say for Cold War. Now, I'm going to try and think and see if there's anything else I can say before this video ends, but I'm probably not going to try go that high of a round, because I was on round 11 last time when I died and realized that I wasn't recording, and that's not a big deal, but I'm already pushing the time that I wanted to record today, and I don't want to record for too much longer, so I'm probably going to go ahead and call it quits on this episode pretty soon. I'm excited to see the, I don't remember what they called it, but the thing where you can, leave on a chopper in the middle of a game. I'm excited to see how that, operates in-game, because I feel like that'll probably be pretty fun to use. I'm also excited to see what the Easter egg is and the story and see how that progresses. I'm very intrigued because I was a huge fan of the Aether storyline. I am going to miss the original characters, I think. I really love them. But I'm also kind of glad to see them go, just because their story, it got closure, and I think that it's perfectly fine that the characters are gone, personally. That being said, I know that I will miss them, and I would not mind any returning cameos, I can't remember his name, but like he said in the first look trailer, don't be surprised if a few things come back. I would be very happy if we got some cameos. I hope there's not crap loads of time travel right off the bat in the storyline, because I mean I was fine with it in the Aether storyline before. It's just that it made it very confusing, obviously, and I'd be fine with it again, but I think they should take their time with it. But I am excited to see where this new chapter goes with the melding of the original Black Ops storyline, kind of, with the Black Ops Zombies storyline, and also, within that melding, you have stuff like Maxis' daughter, Sam, obviously. I don't know why I wouldn't just say Sam. I feel like Sam is more known of a character in the zombie storyline than Maxis himself is. But Sam being a character, I'm intrigued by that. I guess I'll grab the stake out and pack a punch it. I'm really curious about what characters we're going to be playing as, because, I mean, I don't know. What characters will we be playing as? Because I don't think we're playing as Sam or Weaver in the first map. This is not going as well as I thought it would. But I also don't think that we're going to be playing as random characters necessarily. Well, maybe, multiplayer operators, and I wouldn't even really be opposed to that either. Go back to, the classic World at War thing where you've just got some standard Marines that are working for Weaver and Sam. In this, I wouldn't really be opposed to that either. To me, at least what it looks like is you're going to be able to choose characters like you did in World War II. Again, I could be wrong about that, but That's kind of what it seems like. I would not mind that at all, and I think it would be cool if you could have some interesting unlockable characters, possibly even some old characters, old returning characters for specific maps, maybe. I kind of hope that we get to play as Sam and Weaver at some point, but I just don't think that we will be yet, obviously. That's all the things I could think of right now. A lot of things that I'm excited for this game. You will probably have to wait a solid 3 days when the game comes out to see me play it. Even though I know that's bad for my own publicity, because it'd be better if I jump on it as soon as possible, but I'm going to prioritize Unus Annus because Unus Annus gets deleted the day after the game comes out, so I'm going to watch Unus Annus that day and not worry about editing or making videos, probably, and then I'll worry about that stuff after. I'm going to be playing zombies a lot more in the future in preparation for Cold War Zombies. In fact, that's going to be the title of a lot of my future episodes. So I hope that you guys enjoy those episodes. I hope that you enjoy this episode. And I guess just stay tuned to see some Cold War gameplay in the future, of zombies at least. Maybe some other stuff, but mainly zombies. If you have any thoughts about anything I've said that you want to add to this, or that you disagree with, that's also fine, or that you want to correct me on that I'm just straight up wrong about something, then feel free to leave a comment about any of that stuff. And I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'll catch you in the next one.